But you know what? You can only work with what you got, and I'm grateful for every opportunity I get. And like I said, I think that comes from my JUCO background, just knowing that there's so many guys that would kill to be in my position. So just being grateful for every opportunity that I have, and whether it's one play or 50 plays a game, like I got to be thankful for that, and especially when my moment comes, take advantage of it.
And having two big guys like Sakari and Pat, I mean, what have you learned from those guys?
Oh, so much. I mean, first of all, those are two guys I look up to a lot. They've taught me a lot. Me and Zakari room together every Friday night in the hotel, and even Pat. Like Pat has taught me so much, not only from a football perspective, but just how to carry yourself on the field. And I really appreciate everything that they've done for me, and I feel like they've taught me a lot on and off the field. So.
Walk us through the route. The time you went from the sideline to your spot. Walk us through.
Yeah, I was just saying, like I knew Zakari came off the field, and we had a false start that first play, so I was like, I knew it was going to be third and long. We called a play that we put in that Friday, so but we're confident. We all know what we got. So they believe in me. They put me out there. They didn't take me out or anything like that, and I really appreciated that. I knew I was going to run my route to win. I was short of the sticks though, so I knew I had to catch it and get upfield as soon as possible. And it was good to look over and see that I got it, and just have them believe in me. So.
Did you know it was coming your way?
I didn't, but like I said, we always run every route to win, no matter what. Even if the play's not supposed to go to us, I know I'm gonna do everything I can, whether it's one play or however many I get. So.
Sure, it came in late, but the coaches, sorry if you talked about that, the coaches alluded like maybe this season hasn't gone for you the way that you had hoped or envisioned. So what's that look like, and how did you navigate those emotions?
Yeah, I mean, it's been tough at the beginning, but I've kind of realized that no matter what opportunity I get, I got to have the best attitude I can have. And I think I've grown more in these last 6 months than I have in the last 21 years of my life. You know what I mean? Like, just understanding, football's not everything. I love football to death. I hope I can play it for as long as I can. But at the end of the day, it's not going to determine your happiness and whatever else. What I've really been trying to focus on is the relationships I've been building with the people in the building and stuff like that. So having them around me means a lot to me, and it just makes football even better. There's definitely been days where I've struggled because I know I'm capable of going out there and doing it, and they know that too. I got to respect the fact that there's also two great receivers in our room. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm just sitting for nothing, So every opportunity that I get, I'm going to take full advantage of it and learn from the guys in front of me. But, yeah, every day just attack it with a great attitude.
When did you find that perspective? Like, okay, those two guys are probably NFL guys. So, like, reps might not be as easy to come by as elsewhere. So it seems like it would take some time to be like, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, I think I had a pretty good fall camp. I was ready to get going. I knew that I wasn't going to have the role I probably wanted to have this year. But like I said, watching them work, you kind of have to have a respect for the game, in a way that's like, those guys are really good, and I'm going to learn from them. And like I said, just to be honest with you, the first couple weeks I was having a tougher time. Like getting up in the morning, you're just like, dang, like I'm doing all this work, like I want to see it come to pass and all that stuff. But I think just embracing the people in the building and everybody around me and realizing, football or not, like you got to just enjoy where you are, because I don't want to look back on this time and be miserable for no reason or anything like that. And honestly, that's helped me play better. I've been just going out there having a great time, and opportunities, they were created for me, and I went out there and took advantage of them, and hopefully I got more coming my way. So,
Beyond football, what was the magnitude for you personally of recognizing it? Because like that's not nothing to recognize that, right?
No,
so
absolutely not. I mean, like I said, I just feel like I grew a lot. So for me, in JUCO, the whole time I was just focused on getting out of there. Like, I got to get out of this. I want to get to Division I. And then when I got here, it's like, now I got to start. And, the truth, I think the biggest thing I've learned, and this goes for anything beyond football, is it's never going to be enough. You know what I mean? You have a 1,000-yard season, now I got to go do it again. You have 20 touchdowns, now I got to go do it again. Or now I got to get to the NFL. Like, it's never ending. So I think really just appreciating where you are, and that has helped me a lot and helped me realize, like, man, like, this is going to help me beyond football. Whether, if I play football for 1 more year or 10 more years, if I'm blessed enough to have that opportunity, just realizing, this isn't everything. It's not where my purpose is. I believe, like me personally, I believe in God. I believe He has a bigger purpose for us. So that's just where my faith and my help comes from.
I know. Go ahead.
What have you learned the most from Patton and Sakari?
Oh man, I mean, I've learned a ton from them. But I mean, on the football field or off the football field?
Both.
Both. I'd say on the field. I mean, I would just say confidence. Watching both of them, just realize like they're just never worried before a game, calm, cool, collected. Just realizing like, man, like they can go out there and do it. They have full confidence, and I've picked that up from them too. Like, man, I can go out there and do this any day of the week. You know what I mean? We just have full confidence. We can go out and take any team on and play well. And off the field, I just think like realizing, like to enjoy the people around you, kind of like I was saying, they do a really good job of that. We have a really close room. I think we all have a really good time. We mess with each other a lot, but we're all brothers at the end of the day. So I think just appreciating the people around us is important for sure. They've helped me learn that.
I know before the season we talked about like you're finding your sense of like, hey, I can do this
Yeah,
at this
100%.
level. How far did that catch? I know it's just one play and you've had a lot in practice, but how far did that catch to do it in a game take you in that?
I mean, it was a weight off my shoulders for sure. I mean, I've been waiting for that for a long time, but I've known I could do it the whole time. Like I said, back in the spring, I just kind of wanted to get out there, and I had a really good spring game. So I just knew, like, coming in the fall, I wanted to make, something happen. So it definitely felt good to get out there and make that catch. And like I said, hopefully there's more coming my way,